Legal organizations hold some of the most sensitive information in any industry: client records, privileged communications, merger negotiations, and litigation strategy. That makes them an attractive target for a growing range of ransomware and extortion groups who know that the threat of exposure alone can be enough to force a payout. This bulletin covers a high-severity threat affecting law firms and legal services organizations across the US, Europe, and Israel. 6 distinct threat actor groups are actively targeting the sector, ranging from sophisticated social engineering operations to full ransomware-as-a-service ecosystems. UNC 3753, also known as Lunar Moth, represents the clearest example of how attacks on legal organizations have shifted. The group starts with a plain invoice email, no links, no attachments, just enough to create confusion. A follow-up phone call then impersonates IT support, persuading staff to install legitimate remote access tools like AnyDesk, Quick Assist, or Zoho Assist. From there, the attacker searches document management systems for tax records, client agreements, and PII, then exfiltrates everything through cloud storage or tools like rClone. In some cases, the entire attack, from first contact to data theft, completed within a single business day. Groups like Akira, Keylin, Dragonforce, and INC Ransom combine data theft with encryption, but increasingly the extortion leverage comes from the stolen data itself, not the locked systems. Platforms targeted include iManage, NetDocuments, SharePoint, OneDrive, and corporate email repositories, anywhere that privileged legal records are concentrated. Threat actors also increasingly use AI-generated voice synthesis and automated reconnaissance to make phishing and vishing attempts harder to spot, particularly for legal staff who regularly communicate with unfamiliar external parties. Given what's at stake, here are 3 things your organization can act on now. First, establish a clear verification procedure for any IT support contact, whether by phone or email, since UNC 3753 specifically exploits the assumption that help desk calls are legitimate. Second, restrict which remote administration tools are permitted on your network and alert on any new installations, as tools like AnyDesk and Quick Assist are being weaponized to hand over access without a single piece of malware. Third, enable monitoring for abnormal file access and bulk data transfers across SharePoint, OneDrive, and your document management systems, because exfiltration is often the only indicator that an attack is already underway. Utilize the PolySwarm platform to explore and track all known samples linked to this threat. Search for related indicators of compromise directly in the UI to stay ahead of emerging activity and strengthen your overall visibility. Contact PolySwarm using the email on screen, sales@polyswarm.io, for more information on how we can help you defend against malware and ransomware.